Good afternoon. Our next panel is going to be a discussion about the critical role of third parties in hostage recovery efforts. But before that, it's my honor to introduce Carl and Marsha Mueller. Now, they are the parents of Kayla Mueller, who was kidnapped by ISIS overseas, held hostage, and ultimately murdered by that terrorist group. They are a family that has ridden the terrible rapids between hope and despair that families go through during one of these hostage-taking crises. And as for Kayla Mueller, who long before she was an angel in heaven was an angel on earth, she was a kid who literally dedicated herself to any cause of any people, anywhere in the world, who seemed to be suffering and needing help, which was part of the magnet that drew her to Turkey, working with Syrian refugees and ultimately into Syria, where she was captured. I can't think of two people who would understand this better or be better at giving the framing remarks for the panel that comes up, because they have actually lived this. Please welcome the Muellers.
Good afternoon. I'd like to say what an honor it is to be here today and address this summit. We want to thank Ali and the Soufan group for bringing us here to be a part of this. It's been an amazing journey so far. So approximately 1 month of Kayla's kidnapping, we received this video from ISIS.
My name is Kayla Mueller. Husni Barazia, I need your help. I've been here too long. I've been very sick, and it's very terrifying here.
We have spoken many times, and we have found it is best to let Kayla speak for herself. Marsha will share segments of letters written to us by Kayla.
Hello. First of all, we believe with all our hearts Kayla should be here. Kayla, our loving, kind, compassionate daughter, full of courage and strength, was captured by ISIS in August 2013. She was tortured for 18 months and murdered in 2015 at the age of 26. We miss her and are so proud of the young woman she became. In the spring of 2013, as things in Syria were getting worse, Carl asked Kayla to come home. He told her this was not her war and not her people, and she did not need to die for it. This was her response. You are right. This is not my war. I would never stake claim to something as barbaric as war. But any struggle for greater freedom and justice is my struggle. And any time innocent lives are being slaughtered, they are my people. And any time the world is not responding to such things because it's not their concern, it becomes my concern. There should be no my people, your people mentality in this world. There should be no greater value placed on anyone's life for any reason. I don't think that's idealism. In one form or another, that's what Jesus said. I don't know why we call what is just idealism. I think we place it in that category because we know what is just and we aren't doing it despite being able. And then in March of 2013, after 8 months of captivity, a letter from Kayla was courageously smuggled out. This is a small part of what she said. If you could say I have suffered at all throughout this whole experience, it is only in knowing how much suffering I put you all through. I remember Mom always telling me that all in all, in the end, the only one you really have is God. I have come to a place in this experience where, in every sense of the word, I have surrendered myself to our Creator. because literally there was no one else. And by God and by your prayers, I have felt tenderly cradled in free fall. I have been shown in darkness light and have learned even in prison, one can be free. I am grateful. I pray each day that if nothing else, you have felt a certain closeness and have surrendered to God as well, and have formed a bond of love and support amongst one another. None of us could have known it would be this long, but no, I am also fighting from my side in the ways I am able, and I have a lot of fight left inside of me. I am not breaking down, and I will not give in no matter how long it takes. She went on to write, the thought of your pain is the source of my strength. The hope of our reunion, the thought of your pain is the source of my own. The hope of our reunion is the source of my strength. Please be patient. Give your pain to God. I know you would want me to remain strong. That is exactly what I am doing. Do not fear for me. Continue to pray, as will I, and by God's will, we will be together soon. All my everything, Kayla.
I think there's only one thing worse than losing a child, and that would be losing a child to terrorists. It changes your life forever. We learned over the years from other hostages how Kayla was treated, the torment she endured, the threatening emails we had to respond to, and ISIS telling us they would kill her for things we had absolutely no control over. We followed everything our government told us to do, like blind sheep. They let us down. They had every opportunity to save Kayla. For 18 months, they stalled for time. That procrastination worsened. That procrastination resulted in Kayla's worsening torture, rape, and ultimate murder. The Obama administration blocked us at every attempt to save Kayla. As our frustrations built, we realized our government was not going to bring Kayla home. At one point, we considered hiring mercenaries to go and rescue her. One of the first demands from ISIS was absolutely no media. The mistakes made were appalling. Chief of Staff McDonough said Kayla's name on a nationally televised interview. A week later, President Obama did the same. He said, "We are using every resource the U.S. government has to find and bring Kayla home." 5 days later, ISIS announced publicly that Kayla was dead. She became a liability ISIS could not afford to keep. We now know how important it is to work outside the government. The bureaucracy, the timidity, and the red tape in government is stifling. We can't stress enough, working with private entities such as our friend Ali is extremely more efficient. They coordinate with the government and accomplish much more in a timely manner. They just do it, no red tape. Keeping us updated on their progress. Please take a look at this chart. It was given to us by the FBI while we were trying to save Kayla. It's a flow chart that shows the chain of command for hostage investigations. Note there are 11 entities, all of which have a say on how to proceed. The Office of the President is at the top. We learned that even the Treasury had a say when it came to paying ransom. Imagine the delays in making decisions. Ali is at the top of his company's flowchart, and I assure you his flowchart is significantly smaller. A letter from Robert O'Brien encouraged us to work with Ali. The way we were treated by the Obama administration was appalling. In contrast, all of the Trump administration was and continues to help support us. We believe, and we have said many times, if President Trump was in office at the time, Kayla would be here with us today. We encourage you to look into Kayla online. You can go to forkayla.org, and I assure you, Kayla's words will inspire you. Thank you.